what the truth is. You know that you're lying to yourself. You're trying to put on this facade, this dream, this little fairy tale that you're trying to put on, and you know you're lying to yourself. You know it's a false reality. You know this is not who you are. This is not the life you want to live. This is not meant for you. But then yet you're still trying to act as if it is. Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to live a life that you know is fake? Why are you trying to fake who you are? Why are you faking your life? You know, we all think that, you know, we can just have certain thoughts in our brain and then we can just pretend like we're on the path of living that life. We're on the path of trying to get to that life, but we're not actually doing the specific actions, we're not doing the specific things in our day-to-day life that will get us to that dream life that we all want and desire. You know, we act as if we are doing it. We act as if for oh yeah, I'm grinding, yeah, I'm doing all this stuff, yeah. But then deep down you know you're just lying to yourself. You're not doing it. You're not grinding. You're not focused. You're not doing all the stuff that you know you want to do. Why? I'm confused. Well, I'm gonna tell you why. And it's a part. It's who you are right now. That's the problem. The problem is who you are right now. The person you are is right now is the person that says something and doesn't stand on what they're saying. The person where their words don't align with their actions. Someone whose mindset is all about thought process and not action. We win by action, and we only fail by thought process. I'm gonna say that again. We win by action, but fail by thought process. And what do I mean by that? I mean that when we take action in the things that we want to do, that's how you win. But when you always think about wanting to take action, thinking about, oh yeah, I can't wait to do this, that's when you lose, because you're always thinking about it. Why are you thinking too much? You should be doing it. And most of the time, you guys are thinking. You're thinking a lot. You're thinking and thinking and thinking. You're overthinking. You're worried about what other people think. You're worried about this. Stop worrying about things that don't even exist. That's the funny part about it all too. What you're worrying about doesn't even exist because you haven't even taken the action for that thing to exist. And even if it does exist, you made it exist because you thought about it. You brought it to existence. So you're already speaking something that doesn't exist into existence. And it's a negative belief too. So now your mindset's already messed up. I mean, it's always been messed up, because if you really had the mindset of wanting it, then you would never think for that long. Yeah, you can think about a certain plan and how you want to strategize it, but then you would have acted on it right then and there instead of thinking too much. And that's your problem. You're too much in your head. Your brain is the most powerful thing that you can use when it comes to like brainstorming and coming up with ideas and how you want to play your life, what game you want to play. But it also is the worst thing you can ever do, because your subconscious mind, your conscious mind is something, but your subconscious mind is what kind of it can take you to a wrong path, especially if you're not mentally ready. Especially when your mindset is not right, because them voices in your head, they can tear you down fast, and you don't have time for that. You don't have time to be thinking. Why are you thinking so much? You know what needs to be done. You have the car. You just need the gas. You know where you want to go. You need to start driving. Mindset is so key. Lying to yourself about certain things is not gonna get you nowhere, bro. There's a lot of people that do it every day. They act like they're doing what they want to do, but then it's like years pass, and then what? why they question their life. They're like, oh, why is my life the same? Da, da, da. You know why it's the same. Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised that your life is the same? It don't make no sense to me. You shouldn't. That shouldn't even be a question. The real question should be is why are you still the same? Because us humans, not even just like we always elevate. We always elevate. We always strive to be better. I mean, at least I can say that for myself. I don't know about anybody else. But if that's the path you're on, then you should never be the same. You should always be different than the person you were yesterday. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why am I actually lying to myself? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I say, like, you gotta think, you gotta go so in depth of who you are. But this version of who you are needs to be deleted. You need to get rid of this person. You need to go on an adventure of finding you. Because once you find you, then you can start digging deep and being self-aware, go through the mysteries of yourself, find out new things that you never thought you would find out. You need to look in the mirror and be like, yo, why do I act like this? Why do I hate my life, but I'm so consistent at the life that I hate? But when it comes to the life I want, I'm not consistent at it. You gotta tell yourself, why do I feel this way? Why do I want my career? Why do I want this career? What's holding me back? You gotta ask these questions. Because you need to figure out what's the root cause of why you keep lying to yourself. You need to find that root cause. And once you find the root cause, then I'm telling you, your life is gonna be better. It's gonna be 100% better. 100% better. You need to find the root cause. That root cause can solve everything. Everything. I'm telling you, it gets deep. It gets so deep. It has to be that way. Because if you stay on the surface with yourself for so long, you're only gonna know surface level things about you. And I would even argue those things are not the real you. So you don't even know anything about yourself for real. You really don't know you. Other people might know you better than yourself, which is the crazy part. Only you can know you. So how do other people know you more? Better than you do. I know there's people around your life that always doubt your career, doubt who you are, doubt this person that they see, but they doubt you, right? There's always that negative energy around you. But then it's like you have that around you, but then yet you're still not doing what you got to do. I don't get it. I don't get it. Listen. In this life, it's something. It's interesting. I can say that it's interesting. It is. It really is interesting. It's interesting between the people who have a certain mindset and the people who don't have a certain mindset. If that makes sense. The people have a mindset of winning, and the people have a mindset of just staying the same. It's interesting. It really is. Because I personally don't understand why you would want to see. Now if you're okay with the life that you have, then that's fine, but then just don't complain about it. Just don't complain about it. That's all. See, I always had a vision, and I still have that vision every single day until I get it. I'm always gonna have that vision, and the vision is gonna keep getting clearer and clearer and bigger over and over time, and I'm gonna get it. I know I gotta do the startup right now, but I'm gonna get it. And I'm not lying to myself because I know I'm gonna get it. I know there's some things I gotta fix, like improving my sleep, getting better sleep, going to sleep on time, stuff like that. I know there's certain things I gotta fix. I know, but once I fix that, everything's gonna start going in place. And that's what you gotta do. You just gotta be critical of yourself. You gotta look at yourself. Okay, what am I doing wrong? What's holding me back? what are my bad habits, and let me just remove them from my life. Let me remove the bad habits, and let me see how better my life gets. That's literally, like, I'm telling you, probably your life will probably change. Not probably, it will. It will, because if you're consistently doing the same thing over and over and not getting no results, and you change what you're already doing to a different habit, then of course something in your life will be different. Of course, you're gonna get a different result because you changed something. You changed the blueprint inside of you. So of course, you're gonna get a different result. If you don't, this is how it should work. If you change something in your life and there's no change in like at least day 2 or 3 or a week, then you need to step back, reevaluate what you did, what happened, and do it again. Simple. It may seem hard at first. All of this may seem hard. But in the grand scheme of things, it's just mindset. It's a mindset of it's being honest with it's being honest with the man, woman in the mirror. Just look at yourself in the mirror and just be honest with yourself. Stop lying. Stop running away from whatever you're running away from. Stop running away from it. Fear is just an illusion. It's not real. It's not real. Fear is like the flame of a fire. It's there. It's active. You feel like it's active, but it's all mentality. And then you just throw that. You just throw water on it. It's gone. Fear is, see, if you do believe fear is real, it's temporary. It's not gonna last long. But like I said, it's mentality. So if you have the mentality that fear doesn't exist, then you won't even feel that way. You just do what you gotta do. And that's how I move every day in life. A lot of people always, it's so funny because one of my coworkers is like, "Oh, you're not gonna become a millionaire like this." He wasn't downplaying me, but kind of in a way saying that, "Oh, you're not gonna, that's not how it works." Listen, just because it didn't happen to you doesn't mean it won't happen to me. I'm not afraid to lose. I lose every single time. But at least that's making me learn. At least I can learn from these losses, and be better. I don't really care. I don't care. I don't care to lose. I want to lose. I don't care. Because I know that when I look back at this, I'm like, thank God I lost. Because if I didn't lose, then I wouldn't be here right now. If I wasn't being honest with myself, I wouldn't be right here. I'd be here right now. These are the conversations you gotta have with yourself. Yes, I talk to myself, of course. I love myself, of course. Gotta talk to myself. You gotta have these conversations with yourself. That's how you win, because you need to find a root cause. You need to come to a conclusion. You need to be You need to have a strategy, a plan, a roadmap. It's a lot. But why wouldn't you do this for yourself? If you want it so bad, why wouldn't you do it? That's why you're lying to yourself, because you're avoiding the truth. You know what you got to do. Stop avoiding it. Do better.